Anyway, let's do video games. So they went through things like they showed some Midnight Suns, that game that's coming out that I'm probably not going to get. Mm-hmm. It's apparently coming out December 2nd of this year. They showed a bit of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which is a tie-in to the Avatar universe. I think that was supposed to come out with a movie, but it's not. Oh, by the way, we got an invite to a screening of Avatar, first Avatar this month, go back in cinemas. Do you want to go?
Nope.
IMAX.
Nope.
It goes for 3 hours.
Nope.
You have to drive into the city.
No.
Do you want to go?
Guess I could take the train into the city.
Okay,
but
cool.
I don't want to now.
Okay, fair enough. I'm also not going. Marvel Snap, online card. I'm assuming it's like a mobile thing,
like the original Snap.
Yeah, it's a mobile MMORPG.
Doesn't sound like Snap at all.
No, it's one of those things where it's like, you've got an Iron Man card. How many coins have you got? Oh, you're shooting the vulture. I don't know.
Doesn't sound anything like Snap.
I don't know what to tell you, Mason. I'm sure I've got like I could find an email in my account right now, which is somebody asking me to do an ad for it.
Okay.
Which could tell us all about it.
No, I don't really need to know, if I'm honest.
This is my one bit of news.
Whoa.
No, I won't do that. What else have we got here? So, pretty disappointing so far, right? Then we've got...
No, some people are probably mad for Marvel Snap.
No, Avatar Reckoning, which is
Marvel's, it's bloody... It's like Magic the Gathering, I think.
Great, here we go.
And that was one bit of news!
Okay, fine. Or maybe the mobile thing is the Avatar Reckoning. They're doing a mobile game called Avatar Reckoning. Also, I know you're a fan of the Marvel Strike Force.
I'm not. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's another one online.
No.
On your phone. They're adding Red Hulk. So that's all good news.
They're adding Red Hulk to Marvel Strike Force?
Yes.
Wow.
I like how it sounded like there were question marks at the end of every one of those words you were saying that. But of course, there was one actually interesting reveal from this. Also, I want to point out a lot of people not very impressed with D23 this year. We saw some new footage of stuff and some trailers, but I don't think in terms of like Marvel and Star Wars, they didn't announce anything new. And people were expecting to fill in those gaps on the Marvel timeline.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Probably not enough. Well, not enough, but I think perhaps not. People were expecting maybe more teaser trailers.
Yeah,
we're going to be talking about Thunderbolts in a minute, but I think people were probably expecting.
Well, they haven't started filming.
No, that's true, but I think people were still expecting it.
But the cast came out and they went, "We're excited to be in a movie."
That's right.
You better believe it.
We're not just TV people, as some people have said. Anyways,
Amy Hennig, who's been on and off projects the last few years, she got famous for doing the Uncharted games, which is some of them, at least the first 3. And maybe the 4th one, I think, or maybe she left. But they've shut down that Star Wars game she was working on, which was annoying. Yeah. But anyway, now she's doing an untitled Captain America and Black Panther game.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And you get to play as Captain America, Black Panther.
Or 2 guys.
Not the one that you think, or 2 guys. Howling Commando member Gabriel Jones, or the leader of the Wakandan spy network, Nenali, who's from the comics, like briefly.
Yeah, right.
So 2 are superpowered-ish, and 2 are just regular peeps.
Okay.
And it's also...
But they have more interesting personalities.
Probably,
because they've had to develop them because they're not,
Yeah, exactly. You got to wear a different hat and whatever.
It doesn't help you in any kind of combat situation.
I don't think so.
You just, you feel more fulfilled on the inside when you play as those characters.
Exactly. So it's also not, obviously, T'Challa Black Panther.
Yes.
Because he's modern day.
That's right.
It's Azuri, who is Black Panther, the modern Black Panther's grandfather.
Oh.
And it's young Steve Rogers, so he's like 19, 20.
His special power, Werther's originals.
So he's... Steve Rogers is like 19, so it's early days Captain America. And they're both kind of like...
Virgin Captain America, that's right. And they're both like the icons or symbols of their nations, and they have to come together to do a big team up thing. Yes.
Now, from the trailer, it looks like it's set in both Paris and Wakanda.
They have to lose their virginities by prom.
Oh, no. Just get together.
Well, that'd be cool.
Problem solved, Mason.
That's right.
Now, apparently it's not co-op, and it is going to be more in line with what Amy Hennig has done before. So if you've played...
It's a Star Wars game.
Maybe. Well, it's also...
This is all a trick.
I'd be fine with that if they're just like, yeah, it's Star Wars, I guess. Yeah, okay, sure. So, like, if you played any of her games before, I'd imagine third person's perspective, like action, like, and then the story and the narrative is, quite compelling and weave throughout an interesting characters. It's also apparently for new, I watched some like behind the scenes stuff or whatever where they were talking about it, and it's very vague. I'm just like, what specifically is this?
And they didn't really say, but it's for old and new gamers. It's going to be intuitive as well, Mason.
I love when things are intuitive.
So there you go. Anyway, I didn't know this was happening.
It's going to be intuitive and free-flowing, except when you go to pick up an item, you have to walk over. You can't just walk over it. You have to walk slightly near it, and then a prompt comes up sometimes, and you have to click a button to pick it up.
And there's a really long Naughty Dog style animation to pick it up.
Oh, speaking of video games, I just remembered this week I'm on an episode of Thumb Cramps.
Oh my God, Mason!
It's a podcast all about video games, sort of, hosted by Jackson Bailey and Joel Dusha.
Yeah.
And we had a fun time. You can get that on any of your podcast platforms.
Any of them? What games did you specifically talk about?
We talked about The Deadliest Catch, a game about crabbing.
Oh, cool.
We talked about multiverses.
A crab isn't the deadliest catch, though, is it?
Take it up with The Deadliest Catch, Jones.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
A big, cage full of crabs.
But do you have The Deadliest Catch's phone number?
Yeah, I'll pass it on later.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, no, he's dropped it down that well.
Gonna have to get it.
So cool. Okay, great. You should check that out, Mason.
I think you should, yes.
No, you should check it out.
I've already heard it because I was there.
Okay, well, I should check it out then.
World of Heroes.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Not the podcast I was on. Although, though in a way, that is a World of Heroes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, do you mean the other game you talked about?
No, I talked about the TV series The Bear because I thought I was going to play some video games, but then
you watched The Bear instead.
I did, yes.
Did you finish The Bear?
I did.
They never did get rid of that bear, did they?
No, that's true.
Man, I hope they do a season 2. But look,
I'm thinking of World of Heroes, which is like a Pokemon Go, I think, or something
for World War II.
No, for Marvel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great.
That's
really good, Mason.
Thank you.
Anyways, but I guess what I was disappointed from this showcase was they didn't talk about Fallen Order 2. They didn't talk about Wolverine. They're developing a Wolverine game. They didn't do Spider-Man 2, the one with Venom that they're doing.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But I guess that's a Sony thing, so I guess they want to do more of that in their own thing. And there's an Indiana Jones game which is in the works, which we like. There's a bunch of stuff that we haven't seen from. But also, I like it when they announce games and it's not like it's 4 years away. So I'm hoping if they're holding off, it's because they'll, one day they'll be like, it's out already. Just go to the store.
Oh yeah. It's out already and nobody's buying it.
That's your fault.
Yeah, this is disgraceful.
So yeah, that's pretty much video gaming in general. So I'll get that Black Panther Captain American game. I like the team up. I love an unusual, unlikely pairing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes.
It's not out yet, Mason. You can't make that kind of judgment call.
I'm going to.
Don't be ridiculous.
You can't stop me. I'm going to. I love it.
You're right.
It's my fave.